Welcome back to North Star University. Today we're talking about reviewing your credit report and understanding how your credit score works and how to improve it. So the first step you want to do is to get a copy of your credit report. You can go right online at annualcreditreport.com, or you can go to one of the three credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, and request a free copy of your credit report. And once you have your report, you want to take a look at it and identify all of your info to make sure that it's right. The spelling of your name, social security number, date of birth, and your address. That way you can ensure that they have all of your right information and they're not pulling somebody else's info on there. The next thing is review all of your accounts. Right? Make sure that they look accurate. They're all the accounts that you have open. There's nothing that you don't know about. And if you do find an account that you're unaware of, there should be a phone number on your credit report so that you can call that company to verify if it's really yours and you forgot about it, or if they mistakenly put on your report instead of somebody else's. Once you have that, check for errors. Make sure that all the accounts that you do have open have the correct balances and payments of what you pay. They may be off by a month or so, but they should be fairly accurate to what you think they are, what you've seen on a recent statement. After that, head down to the inquiries section. An inquiry is anytime somebody takes a look at your credit report, it will show up on your credit report. And inquiries can have an impact on your score, so make sure that you authorize all of the inquiries that are on your credit report. You also want to dispute any errors. So if you see any errors in any of the accounts, inquiries, or anything that doesn't seem right, call the credit bureau that's reporting it and see if you can fix the errors. If not, dispute them. The next thing is, how do you improve your credit? How do you have good credit? Number one, probably the easiest, is just pay your bills on time. Pay your bills on time, your credit should be pretty steady and stable. You also want to keep your utilization down. Your utilization is the percentage of your balance to the high limit on your card. For a simple one, say you have a $1,000 limit on your card, 30% utilization would be $300. So you want to keep your utilization at 30% of the high limit or lower. And this should help increase your credit scores. The credit bureau is going to track activity and good activity. They don't want you to use it too much, but they do want you to use it at least some. The next thing is you want to have a diversity in your credit mix. So maybe an installment loan, like a personal loan or a car loan, along with a credit card, maybe some sort of housing. You can get your rent reported by some landlords, your mortgage will report to your credit report. So have some diversity in the types of accounts that you have on your credit report. You also want to limit the amount of new accounts that you open. So every time you go to the store and they ask you, would you like to open an account to save 10% today? It's okay to say no. Pick one or two cards that you work with. A lot of them you can get cash rewards or you can get points. Get one or two of those credit cards instead of opening a credit card every time you go to a new store, so you limit the amount of new accounts that you open. The other thing is to keep your old accounts open. As you pay accounts off, some people, it's probably the biggest mistake that we see, is they pay off a credit card, pay it down to zero, and then they close it. So your credit's going to be monitored to how long you have credit. What's your longest open and active trade line that you have? The account. So the longer you have it, the longer credit history, the higher your scores will be. So if you do pay off a credit card, don't close that account. It's better to leave it open and not use it than to pay it off and close it. The last piece is just monitor your credit regularly. So you can do this by every year jumping onto one of those websites to get your free credit report. There are some different tools out there that you can use to monitor your credit. Just be aware that none of these tools have the exact formula to give you your score as when you go to apply for a loan. So they'll try to mimic the score model from the three credit bureaus, but these different apps that you have on your phone or whatever you're using to monitor won't exactly give you the score that other people would find if you applied for a loan with a car, bank, credit card, mortgage, anything like that. So just be wary that the apps are not the exact score that you really have. But they do a good job in helping you keep an eye on what accounts are open, what your balances look like, and they do show you the score, whether it's going to go up or down. A lot of them have some good tools like simulators to see what actions you can take to improve your credit score. So I hope you found that helpful. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching North Star University.